now visualized with the abilities, it's most
Oh, we have an immediate
easier.
disconnect. Gets back in here.
I hope they know how to pause in the lobby. I think Rob knows the commands. I guess we don't want to see a
all random first pick Medusa.
Yep, would be kinda bad. Yeah, I mean they could do like a tree grab on the tiny, hope he gets grow on the way back and play him around the scepter. Yeah, and it looks like they found the pause button and okay now.
But he's
yeah,
back.
unpaused.
As soon as they pause, he's back.
And maybe get the fiery soul on Duza? I'm not sure. I'm really there are so many options you can go for here. And always really strong Spirit's Eye from Firestorm. It's like not first pick material, but like
Firestorm just is first pick material all the time. It feels so strong.
yeah, but,
there's stuff like Blur as well.
And Exorcism on Underlord might be a bit better.
Blur, maybe Blur with tiny combo.
You could do that. I'm gonna kill refresh here. And refresh your what's the ability even called? The scepter upgrade? Tree volley. Up. Okay, looks like now they are ready. Yeah, and Flag Cannon had a lot of good scary stuff. Fiery, Atrophy, Flag, all the tiny grow, tree toss, and
Picks up.
You were right, RGB. They go for the Firestorm first pick.
It's really strong. Like it's one of those things that scales great for the whole game.
I wonder if they make right click Death Prophet or Exo. Okay, they go for Exo.
You're right. I don't think you want to give the Underlord the Exo, right?
Yeah, it's. I think he would have picked it on Underlord and just go with his Wraith Pack, but
let's go Split Shot or Flak. Yes, okay.
Nice. But now there's still the Atrophy in the pool.
It's getting a lot later than I thought it was going to be honest.
There's also a Waveform. There's Waveform, tiny combo, maybe Tree Grab. Maybe we need to see a call coming out here. I think maybe Rob might go Waveform toss.
I mean, it looks like PA and Lena are the supports on G2OP side. Nyx and Morph are the supports. Yeah, just going for stuns.
So he's gonna go maybe Rockets and Homing Missile and Rocket Barrage.
Rocket Barrage, yeah.
Or does he leave that because that spell's not that great without it?
It's not that great.
Carapace, one of the most annoying spells.
Yeah, I hate playing against Spike. I really hate it. But now I wonder who's picking up the Atrophy. You don't want to leave the Atrophy to Dazzle because then he's scary.
Very scary, yeah.
Maybe Enchantress is gonna so he does have the toss, so he's got Waveform toss, nice. Yeah, maybe Nyx Assassin, what's he gonna go for here? Blink Strike.
So he can like Blink. Blur. I can see Blur on the edge. No Piggy likes it. Okay, goes for the Mana Shield. But that leaves the Atrophy to the Dazzle.
It's kind of scary.
If
Dazzle ends up getting the Impetus or something like that, it's over.
I think Medusa has to take Split Shot Impetus.
Yeah.
Does Impetus trigger the...
Which, I mean there's still a crit on the board there too. Like, oh my gosh.
I think the Dazzle wanted...
any one of those is laughing, right?
Maybe you're right. Maybe just one. Wow, okay, interesting.
It's just a nuke to activate your Fiery. Then you could go
to be honest, it's really the only good nuke left to do it, right? She doesn't want to be up close to do the
Dragon Slave. What about Dragon Slave?
Oh, that would
Poison
do the same
Touch.
thing. Yeah, right.
Poison Touch would have done the job too, I would say. Ooh, but not Tiny, double shard, and tanky with the grow.
God's strength. I think this is looking pretty bad. Like Dazzle's gonna be able to get. I think Dazzle just goes Impetus here because
why not?
The coup de grace is like sure, let Rob take
or untouchable if he wants to play. It's like safe.
No, I think
even the Vendetta.
Stone Gaze.
Counter pick the Stone Gaze.
Interesting.
And Piggy maybe goes Laguna Blade because he's gonna be the mid. He takes the Impetus. What ults? What support stuff? Yeah, Grave is left, and now it's just support abilities. So he's Rob getting the cooldown reduction with bad Juju.
Okay, picks up global TP.
Oh, that's an annoying morph. Global presence with 2 stuns. Can set up his LSA. It's like
We don't
nearly
even know
4
what
seconds
ult is
of
coming out
CC.
yet from that too, right? So he could be Vendetta, he could be Laguna. Crit. I guess not.
That's a scary support. Doesn't need much and deals a ton of damage on Lina. Missile, rocket barrage, plus
hard to engage
Laguna on top.
too with that stun, right?
Yeah. He will be just on the back line and be annoying. And once somebody overcommits, he's gonna burst him. But Nyx, yeah, it's a Nyx with easy with blink in to get off the impale easier. Yeah, and Ange, I know Piggy on Ange, he really loves Mystic Snake to play it on from the mid lane because it's just such a high damage nuke and
pushes the wave out, lets him get the runes.
And secures you the lane more or less because it's such a strong nuke.
Something we've seen from Piggy quite a lot is like he'll never ever draft a lane where he doesn't have a way to push up the wave.
Yeah.
Like he'd rather have like a 5 out of 10 late game build with some sort of nuke early on than a 7 or 8 out of 10 late game build without a nuke.
I always drafting to win the lane. But Tiny is kind of good counter now to the Ange with the mana burn. It's really annoying if you have mana shield and play against mana burn. So good last pick on the Tiny.
Yeah, I mean historically Nyx versus Medusa has always been like that in the traditional Dota. And the reason is obviously a little bit more specific. You have the spike carapace to go against the split shot. So you like can't control how you get stunned. And then you have I think the mana burn is, like you say, a big part of that.
And Duza is really weak early on, but if Duza gets slick slotted, really scary, really scary. Can even out carry the Dazzle, I would say, with that build. But early on, like around minute 20, this Dazzle looks really scary. Atrophy, Black, and Stone Gaze. On the Dazzle model with the 50 damage talents. That's something. But like we said, Ange at least has the Mystic Snake to more or less secure the mid lane. Let's see if both teams find each other.
I love winning.
Smoke gets broken by the PA. They cannot really threaten her. Yeah, and Duza, it's such a low HP hero model, 1.5 strength gain, so you really want some items on that Duza before you feel secure enough to start fighting.
Well. So, yeah, for those tuning in, 1-0 is the score, currently favoring Maslyata on the Dire side. G2OP must win 2 in a row to stay in the upper brackets and go into the grand finals as what would be the favorites. Maslyata just have one more little game to win, one little treat, and then they are through. They can just relax, chill out,
till tomorrow.
And wait for tomorrow.
And they swapped Rob on the Lina. Okay, so +4.
Space Cowboy taking a lot of damage here. Barrage coming out, one more hit, gets poked, gets robbed, destroyed. What was the slow? Was it just enchant?
Enchant slow was pretty good. And it's hero movement slow level 1 of 55%.
Yeah.
4 seconds, yeah.
That's really strong.
Yeah, enables and Lina is also like 55 base damage, level 1. Also hitting kinda hard. Plus
hard but slow, right?
Slow, yeah. But got two...
Something, that's what you said?
But got two rocket barrages off thanks to the enchants, though. And I would say once like Dazzle is level 5, he's really strong and he farms extremely fast.
Is this the first time we've seen Space Cowboy not go mid up against Piggy?
Oh, true.
Or do 999? I mean, not saying that he's like this is normal Dota and you have a dedicated mid, but it just seems like an adjustment made by G2OP. We'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe he feels more confident on the safe lane because he doesn't want to play against the Mystic Snake.
Gotcha.
On the
One thing
Dazzle,
how does the blur fade time work in terms of Mystic Snake?
You mean the blur dodge, or?
Yeah. How does it, like, you know, Mystic Snake hits in weird and wonderful ways. So I'm just wondering what the timing is like in terms of...
You can dodge it with it. I'm not sure, to be honest.
I do believe you can dodge it.
But you have to probably be quite far back, I would think.
I mean, it doesn't...
It is very difficult to do. I don't expect that we'll see it, but these guys always seem to prove me wrong.
Oh, nice 2-man stun in the bottom, just for fun.
Same turnaround top. That double stun in the Firestorm too. Lots of damage.
Yeah. Only thing I don't like about this top lane is just they really need Arcane Boots super fast.
On the on the Radiant side, yeah.
The one thing I didn't expect to see out of Space Cowboy is the Stifling Dagger, but so far I think it's been one of the only ways in which he's been able to farm in this lane.
I thought it just goes for Atrophy and Flag Cannon, so he can go into jungle rather early with that Dazzle.
You're not worried about like getting found out by the Rob though. One good like homing missile and a couple of rocket barrages on you there in the jungle, and you're probably fucked.
Yeah.
And the I mean, Duza secures a lot of CS with the bonus damage from tree grab, but the PA is kind of a weak build. The only thing you have going for with that build is like you can wave in, toss under the tower.
Yeah, it's a kidnap ult. That's really what it's all about. Awesome action.
PA in trouble. It's really scary.
A lot of cool potential quite yet here in terms of without any mana to land these double stuns and these kind of things. I don't think we're gonna see it.
Yeah, but he's shipping out mana region on the morph and double stun plus firestorm. Kind of scary.
Very
and
strong.
It's very strong. He just needs the mana to do it.
Yeah, and Tiny ships out 3 mangoes, 250 gold away from mana boots.
You were saying this is the mana-dependent lane here, right?
Yeah.
Definitely is.
For Radiant to pressure, they need to constantly be getting spells off.
Yeah, but they can nuke them out of the wave.
Oh, here you go. There's the engagement.
Here we go, here we go.
Oh, but poison touch on him. 2 HP and he survives. Oh my.
Goes for the courage instead of the hero. I love that.
That's so typical for Maslyata. They always escape with like 5 HP. And you're like, fuck this.
You just know the limits, right? They know their limits. All the while bottom, they're diving under the tower for the Dazzle.
And still another Siphon ready.
Double stun doing work.
Behind the tower?
Oh, he's taking a lot of damage though from the creeps.
One more Siphon, so Morph gonna fall. Deep is in and dies. But saves the Dazzle.
Maybe.
It's just the rocket is dead, and now they get revenge. Revenge and kill Rob, and instantly a tip. But Dazzle falling a bit behind in CS, only 15 CS compared to Maslyata's safe lane. He nearly doubles him.
If you're right though, if you wanted to go the super farming build, you just rush the other two abilities and do the
a lot of damage coming top. It was the
Lost the Wrath damage.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Wrath. They were actually going on top, and then the Wrath came in and turned it around completely.
If you look at damage dealt in the fight recap, it was most from the end with the Wrath of Nature.
Well,
Morph
bottom,
coming
run
back
that
in.
again. Mobile TP, is he gonna die for it?
And one more Siphon available. Siphon's the Morph
Stun. Piggy's here as well, though.
with an Invis
Scary.
rune. Oh. Base highest TP ready. Decides not to
Nah.
TP out and just
Yeah,
falls.
if
Morph, you
Looks
got
like
shot
they-
at Brave, you still survived there in the back end. He hasn't been found out yet.
Yeah, they don't know where he's gone, but I think Rob might hunt him.
Finding him. Oh, getting close.
Ah, they found him.
And
Got
they
him.
found him.
Radiant's bottom tower.
3 kills for Maslyata now.
And Piggy's steeping back mid. Doesn't want to lose out on some nice little XP, some denies he can get in. Push the wave back out. Piggy loves having the most denies at the end of the game. Sometimes you see him at like 30 minutes denying. You're like, what's happening? He's like, stats.
Oh, and I nearly
He's-
forgot that tree grab procs the fiery.
Yep.
Oh,
That,
did it-
that
did it
change
count?
has thrown so many people off the fact it's just about spell damage now to activate it.
Yeah, but they changed it. I mean, they changed so that you even like Great Cleave and stuff was triggering the fiery, and they changed it that it doesn't work anymore, as far as I remember. And tree grab is like still an exception.
I feel like tree grab is an exception though.
I mean, it does splash damage, so I guess.
Splash is different than cleave, at least the way the game's
Yeah.
coded.
Even if it does the same, more or less.
Yep. That's why, right? So that you can have different things that do the same thing and then get very confused.
Oh, and
Praise-
nice pickup on the PA.
Praise be to the Ice Frog janitor AD man.
Dire's top
Sure.
tower is under attack.
And I think they are just Maslyata doing the same as in last game. Send the +1 into jungle, and their +5 just holds the tower for as long as possible.
He needs
Yeah, but
to
I think it's going
get
to
outta
work out a
here,
little bit
though.
less
There he goes.
effectively with
Radiant's bottom
they have
tower
Firestorm.
is under attack.
Tiny is onto them, and he finds the double stack.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
An instant
Firestorm
V-ward.
Firestorm is way more effective, and top lane's been completely abandoned here. They'd rather contest the Medusa.
And meanwhile, they got the
Still
one
the ring?
tower on bot.
Oh, he's dead. I think we're gonna see a. Oh no, he has waveform still. Sorry, I thought he were waveform then.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So EXO not doing very much here.
And Dazzle was already falling back into the jungle, but now Underlord is going to invade him.
Oh, one more hit. They get the
Oh,
stun off,
nice! Nice double stun.
but Dazzle's dead.
Metamorph. And they're sadly lacking damage on G2OP's side.
They're lacking numbers.
And Underlord just runs in, regions up with that annoying Spirit Siphon, gets another kill. The big impetus.
Is under attack.
Rocket, 60
Off
HP on the
lane.
Nyx.
One more hit. Dead.
They might even get the Nyx.
Hunting for him.
Rob is looking to Laguna blade him.
Tower is under
Runs away. But now, Underlord is laying his eyes on the Nyx and gets him.
And here comes
no.
the waveform toss into the Centaur. Here comes the Laguna.
Kind
Rob
of
does again.
feels like the game we played against Maslyata yesterday, where
tower is under attack.
constant fighting and Maslyata just has too much sustain to, so they can keep on fighting.
There was a
Yeah,
lot of
Gyro
sustain
2P.
here, right? You got that Spirit Siphon from the Underlord here. You got the bubble on the enchant. That's a lot you got to get through there as your big opening lineup, right? And
Yeah.
then the waveform in, toss back, and zip in, zip out.
And the
Zip in the
rocket,
zip, heads
rocket
up. It's like a
threat the
Limp
whole
Bizkit song.
time.
But while that's happening, the Medusa is farming, and I mean, Space Cowboy died, but he just went straight to jungle after that. I think that he should have pressured the top lane though, just so that there's some threat of objective.
He's right under the ward.
Yeah, he's baited, tossed back, double stun.
Beautiful
That's nice.
patience.
I mean, that was patience from both sides, really.
Yep.
Frisky
Good
Drisky
spell
trying to
usage
get
by
out there.
Radiant there. Try to recover.
Oh, Wrath of Nature plus rocket kill from Maslyata.
That Wrath of Nature is doing a ton of damage.
True.
It's 1100 damage there again.
And looking at net worth, each Maslyata or position on Dire is like 1 to 1.5k ahead of the, or even 2k ahead of the G2OP cores and supports.
Yeah, it's not looking good, but Piggy, surprisingly at the top, he's been involved in so many fights, but he's winning.
He has 3 siphon charges. It's another
he's
one.
fine, he's fine.
He's a big boy.
Okay, now he might not be fine, but he needs to... Oh, they're gonna send more homies in.
Oh,
He was
huh?
fine for a
Yeah,
long
A
yeah.
while though, they're looking for more here. They found out one in the river. Exos popped.
Oh,
How does
Rockets,
trample? How does trample work with skeleton walk? I'm thinking.
Huh?
For some reason, I wake up at night and I have these questions in my head.
Trample and
Skeleton
skeleton walk. Yeah, you can trample and then go skeleton walk. It works.
Exo being popped, and they're finally gonna kill the ward. But are they gonna get very much done? Exo's about to expire, and still the tier 1 mid survives for the Dire team.
In space. Getting approached by the Underlord. Big damage again by the Wrath. But Space survives with 40 HP. Meanwhile, another engagement at mid.
Just deleted with the Luna Blade there.
And Enchantress is so tanky with that mana shield.
His top tower is under attack.
Wah.
Yeah, but Space, I mean, still can be really strong soon. Once he has like level 10, 50 damage talent, has some good atrophy aura, maxed out flag cannon.
Cross back onto the DP here.
Yeah, DP is 2 hits. Oh, nice grave coming out.
Double stun now onto the Enchantress.
PA on the hunt.
But he's just standing and delivering. Oh, interesting toss. Doesn't matter though. Silence coming out. 1 hit. Frisky gonna come in for a stun, but then has to sprink away.
And another
Thomas
rocket
away.
on top. The Nyx.
And Space Cowboy dies in the jungle to the Medusa.
Yeah.
This Medusa is slapping people.
Just farms.
Very, very
This
fast.
Medusa's like, I don't know if you ever play like those, like, you used to play in Warcraft 3, those like custom maps where it's like anime, it's like Bleach versus One Piece, and it's like they're so bugged because people are like attacking like da, 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 da. This is what it looks like.
It looks
When
so
Medusa-
stupid.
It's
Dusa
like
with
the
a
most
fucking
bug shit.
Dusa with a fucking tree and fire soul attack speed. It looks
Yeah,
So
it looks
Radiant's bottom
it looks like
is under attack.
completely fan made. Like someone really liked Medusa, and this is their homage to her.
And soon he has the shard for permanent tree. So we can see even more of that beautiful animation.
It's like, why put the tree on top of the person at all if you're still gonna use it to do the wax? It's just like, that's why you put the animation on top, so that you didn't have the ridiculous whack.
But by the way, we like 300 gold away for Medusa. 250 gold away. I'll just keep on giving you updates.
Oh,
on
but
this.
they might find the Underlord here. He drops the Wraith Pact.
It's a lot of damage.
Oh, tossing his teammate out, still dies. Gobalug, shallow grave.
Dazzle
Stone
looking
gaze.
for more.
Damage coming out from
Dazzles.
space.
Space Cowboy's actually doing something this game.
Oh,
Oh, what a
nice double
stun.
stun.
Zayets, or is
And
it Frisky
TP in by the Morph. Beautiful.
Beautiful double stun.
Beautiful double stun. And he has another stun for Piggy. And ultra kill for Space.
Yeah, roll over Zayats. We got Frisky Drisky here joining Team Secret as a new Nick there. Gotta say though, update on the sideline. We do have a shard flying out to Medusa, and I think Medusa went from a 3 out of 10 terrorist to a 10 out of 10 terrorist. There's about to be some anime levels of weird things happening here. The damage, look at this. This guy.
Fucking tree, man. Like, so stupid.
Like, I think that we need to save this replay and get other languages to cast it, because I'm waiting to hear what they say about this. Like, you know, when the goals happen, and go, 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 when it's like, you see the highlights on YouTube and it's being cast by someone from, like, Turkey or the Middle East, and they go wild when there's a goal. I wanted to see what other languages would say about this Medusa right now.
And now with the Tuza shard, they are looking for the Roche, by the way. So much damage on that Tuza. That doesn't refresh the Fiery Soul, at least on Roche, so
yeah,
it's gonna be a bit slower now. They still easily take it. And next goal for Tuza is just to tank up, and then I think he even outcarries the Dazzle.
Yeah, just needs
who recovered really well with the ultra kill in the last fight.
What do you think we need to see from the Medusa here? Do you think we just see Blink Dagger? Okay, Blink Dagger speed up. But what do you think we need? Skadi?
Skadi, I like Skadi, yeah. Skadi or Daedalus. Skadi, Daedalus, something like that. Skadi, so you're a bit more tanky.
BKB?
Or you go Satanic into Daedalus. That's also an option. Knowing, I think he's really greedy on Tuza player, so he might even AD he might go Daedalus Satanic or even Swift Blink. He also likes Swift Blink. I'm not 100% sure what he's up to.
Looks like they're gonna try jumping the Underlord again.
Yeah. We saw it works, bursting down the Underlords.
By the way, he's got Specialist Array.
Haste.
Ooh.
Dagger instead.
I don't actually know if that works. I don't like. I never like he attacked so fast. I didn't even see what was happening. Oh, action in the mid lane. Blur getting used. 9-9. A little bit of trouble. It's a little bit hard to like all in engage because they do have.
When he looks in trouble on TP now. Nice
the
grave.
shallow grave. Go below. Rob on the side. Waveform coming in. The Laguna. And there is a stun that comes out, but all it means is the PA gets to have a little bit of a breather before the fight commences. And now we see the Medusa joining the fray. Still 3 minutes left on the Aegis.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And yeah, this tower is going to fall so quickly.
Yeah, he's pushing so fast on the Tuza. Live forced. And they want to fight on G2OP. Oh, he gets blocked by the Wraith Pact. Oh no.
Just kill it.
Yeah.
Here comes another wave, and Frisky Drisky scouts out the Medusa. They could try and burst him down.
That's the Aegis, so it's not. Don't want to
Yeah,
overcommit on the Tuza. Oh no, nice
no.
spiked stun and gets bursted on space.
Yeah. 9-9 on the side getting zoned. They do drop Exo, but I think that even, like, they can fight through it. That's how scary it is.
Aegis gets
the
popped
Aegis
there.
is popped.
Buyback on
Misplay
Nyx.
into the tower.
Oh, nice two-man stun once again. Piggy's on the side disabled. Not a lot of mana left on him. And with this Exo, I think that they just back it up a little bit. They don't have to fully back up, but just get back a little bit. Medusa's already taking an objective on the side, reclaiming the outpost, farming the jungle. There's TP pump fake.
And he's so farming so fast on Tuza already. Got 3k gold again.
Brilliant
Let's
smokes
see
up
if it's
there.
gonna be a
Little hunting.
Satanic. Oh, but Rob.
They are hunting, but they're gonna kill Rob, or are they? Is he gonna be able to somehow rob his way out of it? No, he's not.
If you would have survived that, it was
Oh, they're looking for more.
in a miracle.
Bubble Up's hunting.
Oh, dodges the
TP.
poison touch.
Comes in, but there's no follow-up. They're all too far behind.
Yeah.
And Tiny is still a little bit away from the Rave Pact for G2OP.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Looks like it's a BKB on the Dusa. Playing it safe. I mean, I guess the damage is not an issue on the Dusa. There's so much damage.
It's not an issue, but it's like nice. I feel it is
burst people with maybe a Daedalus.
Yeah, and
to be hanging around on bot lane, they're looking to make something happen here.
But it's so slow. Here comes the rockets.
Now this
jumps in, starts whacking people. Oh my gosh. BKB forced by Dazzle
doing damage.
Yeah, but turn and burn time, baby.
The Rave Pact's down. This is where they can hunt.
BKB TP out, but the TP they catch space.
Yeah, and
probably even get the Nyx now.
Great reset.
Medusa's coming from the high ground. Oh, baby. Oh!
Beautiful word sentry there.
Great! And he's gone.
What a great reset, right? Reading that perfectly.
Yeah, disengaging to wait out the stone gaze and then going back in, cleaning up on Maslyata.
Seemed like that God Strength didn't last very long. But he doesn't care. Pushing in the mid lane, pushing in the bot lane. Teemo doing the work. And maybe this is time for the high ground. Waveform.
Ooh, toss back.
Silence. Oh,
Hexeruni. And PA dies for that.
Does
wanted a bit too much. Getting greedy on Maslyata.
Gotta respect that, firestorm damage there.
So what are we gonna see coming out of the homies here? Do we see Maslyata just play the map for the next couple of minutes, get rushed, or do they go high ground? What do you think? Secure the
triangle?
assume
get another item on Dusa, get Roche, then go high ground.
Going butterfly.
Is it really butterfly? Or is it going swift blink Daedalus? Let's see. Oh, no, decides. He's unsure.
Keeps flip flop.
Buys the Eagle Song, sells it. Buys the Ultimate Orb, sells it. Buys the Eagle Song, sells it.
So he's finally settled on the Scotty here.
I mean, Scotty is good against G2OP's cores, the Dazzle and the Death Prophets.
You're right, it adds a bunch more tank to him as well, which he definitely needs here.
Yeah. Only threat for the Dusa is to really get bursted down. Dusa survives the initial stuns from G2OP. Gonna out damage anyone. Looks like they don't want to wait for the next Roche. Dusa farms the way to the team, I would guess.
Space Cowboy is so far away.
Yeah, but Space is doing the right thing. I mean, he cannot sit in base because he has atrophy and he needs to kill creeps. Yeah, keep it going so you have enough damage.
He needs to come into the fight ready to go.
Yeah. Join the fight with plus 200 damage. Then you have a chance.
I think the enemy team knows it though. So there's something amiss.
Oh.
And soon we're gonna know when Roche will respawn.
There's a couple of couriers that are quite close to Space Cowboy now.
It's nearly max time on the Roche respawn with 3 minutes.
Oh, looks like we have a DC
well.
Tactical pause by Maslyata.
So I got some sad news for you, Blopp. I ordered some tomato soup earlier and it got cancelled. And now I'm just thinking about my life. It's sad.
I don't wanna. This all chat is.
Is it some juicy? I'll tap.
Somebody disconnecting in space asks for the reason for the pause.
I think the response by Rob is very reasonable there.
Yep. I mean, it didn't have too many technical problems till now in the games we played so far, and is already coming back.
Yeah.
So, and he already has it finished. This guy, I didn't even realize it.
I mean, when he was discussing that, he had the first ultimate orb, and he had 1200 on top of that. So
okay. And also Ange going for Skadi. Got it in like 2k golds. And also Dazzle going for Skadi. I mean, it's always... Skadi is really strong against ranged
it's a nice,
cores.
unfortunate bit of events here. They scan it out, thinking Dyer's in Roche. So Radiant smoke up, immediately run over here, thinking that they're doing Roche. And they...
I mean, they're gonna catch someone.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of BKBs
It's not the
used.
person you want to catch, though, in reality.
Link in by the Duza.
Yeah, they're losing homies on the side. Rob gonna be securing that, and Piggy's just going ba 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 from the high ground.
Oh, and throws the tree for good measure.
Oh, he's so
30
low.
HP, is it? Not making it.
And the tick-tock comes out as a 5-man wipe. G2OP getting sent back into the Dark Ages. Yeah.
They don't know it yet, but it's still 2 minutes.
I mean, Roche is not up, so maybe they will gonna try to push the mid, I would assume.
Mid here a little bit.
And Duza pushes so fast, so
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
blinks in. Could yeah, this
Structures are fortified.
even if the cliff is Duza should be able to
Get that before everyone comes in.
okay. Unless the
Good
Nyx can
stun.
delay it a bit.
It's the Hex, a bunch of stuns. We'll end up defending it.
I forgot how powerful Firestorm is for high ground defense.
Yeah, but
Back to checking
meanwhile-
Roche.
Still
meanwhile, they're
another
just
minute
gonna
and a
put
half
some
away.
pressure in on the top.
Little did they know it's still a minute till the Roche respawns, leaving the Alpha Wolf behind to scout it out for them.
The smoke here feels a bit ambitious in terms of who you hoping to get. You know, they're probably still hiding around their base in terms of...
I guess they just wanted to smoke into the Roche and were unlucky that it was not up yet. I mean, we are on the maximum Roche respawn timer.
Gotcha.
And Swift Blink up on the menu next for the Duza. Yeah, and at least, I mean, Morph has the Ghost Scepter here, so it doesn't get insta-bursted by the Duza, but Nyx is like 3 hits for the Duza.
Radiant was thinking about it here, all grouped up there, top of the thing.
And
Thought better of
Alpha Wolf scouts out the Roche, so they are aware that it's up. Let's see if G2OP can contest it. It's gonna be kind of hard, but they have some good stuff for fighting around the Roche pit with the Firestorm.
Well, they don't know what's going down.
Morph
They're gonna know here
stuns,
shortly,
the
'cause
stone
everyone's
gaze.
backed off.
Looks like they're not contesting it.
Well.
Aegis
took the
going to
shot?
the Duza.
Is that Lena?
Didn't Lina have it already?
Yeah, I also thought that.
I think it went to the end, sure. Yeah. Fuck is it? Curse of the Old Grove?
Yeah.
Basically
It's the
reveals them in fog.
Wrath of Nature.
Ah. I've never seen that, to be honest, in play.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Anyway, top tower finally falls. A lot of small chip damage over like 3 hours. Oh, every time Impetus lands, especially when it's a Witchblade hit, it just goes, ugh! And you kind of feel bad for the person, no matter
And
who
has
it
the
is.
quiver on top for the extra range.
Yeah, the Firestorm is frustrating. I don't know how they want to do this. Maybe
Kind of
play
gotta
like
push 2 waves in at
lanes?
once, right?
Yeah.
So that way you
Yeah.
get Firestorm 1, you move immediately over to the other one.
or use Glyph.
And they got the Swift Blink on Dusa. And tier mid, tier 3 mid, nearly down already. Down to around
Yeah,
6%.
once this dies, it is the go time, you know?
I mean, I think you're gonna do it like RGB said, push 2 lanes, wait to Firestorm, and maybe just... I mean, they got the Aegis
Or
on
this
Dusa, actually.
Medusa with a DD could literally push 1 button and
Oh
kill
my,
everyone.
yeah. 1k damage on the Dusa.
Wow. Immediately gets locked down and completely bursted though.
Drops the... Oh, but use BKB now on Dusa, so it's not up when Dusa respawns.
This is a problem, they know it.
And you don't have a tree again when you respawn.
She had to run back and grab
Swift
a tree.
Blink up again.
Yeah, well, they destroy that. Just kill the tower, homies.
Radiant's middle tower.
Get the racks.
Yeah, but only 340 damage now on Dusa instead of 1k, like... Yeah, at the beginning of the fight.
Yeah, but Exo's being popped. Now it's time to get back.
And they need to buy back on the tiny. Be
Yeah,
able
they
to hold
can
it.
go again in 2 waves because the PA will respawn, can TP, and then they will have God Strength again.
And now Dusa is like, okay, I need a Satanic, so this won't happen again. Because he was actually surviving the initial burst on G2OP and fell down. He had a Satanic, he would have actually been able to regen up again. And he's quickly farming it. Just needs 1.5k gold.
Hope they got a good catch on to the Dazzle. Lock down the missile, but they're too far away for any kind of follow-up here.
Yeah, but I mean, both the post 1 and 2 are missing from Maslyata.
But the blur usage here, you being used to push out the lanes.
When the moon shard on the end. Also really hurts now.
But I just don't. I'm a little bit unsure why they don't just go all. Oh, here we go.
Nope.
Get some
And
misses
then
and then the top.
something walks away.
Yeah, I'm just not sure why they haven't gone mid. Like the tower's fallen. We don't have Exo up yet for another 20 seconds.
I think the call is to wait the Satanic now on Dusa, but let's see.
I mean, yeah, that's also fine. Oh, some action bottom. Rob getting gone on.
Good jump,
Force that
force
is
that to
away.
fave. Now the Medusa comes in, tries to lay in a bunch of damage.
Maybe that's what they were
Deciding whether
waiting
to
for.
turn or run. Now she's got to run.
they're gonna-
The Dazzle's really laying in damage there now.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
Stone is
Scotty of
over,
his own.
PKB over. Now it's time to turn.
But,
And Space Cowboy is gonna get destroyed. They also
Shard
catch
doing work
Gobelev
there.
on the back. Oh, nice stun.
Brave back, negating a lot of this.
Oh, they toss in Medusa. Gonna be the death of one of their players.
Radiant's bottom tower.
GG gets
Dieback on space, and yeah, that's the game. They're calling it.
Do, right? They have to GG out.
Yeah, just this Dusa is too big. He didn't even get the Satanic out. And space flaming this famous Blopp guy in chat.
Classic. Well, there we go. We have our first finalist. I mean, a little bit of, I guess, we're going through the motions at the end there, as it was kind of, it seemed like a done deal. But we do have our first grand finalists, Maslyata. What's it, 15 games in a row right now?
Yep.
Excellent
Feeling
win streak.
very strong, yeah.
Yeah, who can stop them is the question.
Well, I know one team that's going to be trying and failing is No Jungle. Going to be trying to.
No
to
chance
give up-
has to win 3 lower bracket rounds to meet them in the finals. So not that easy, and you still got a lot of teams who can potentially.
For how brawly things were last weekend, it's kind of settled down here a little bit. Has the sort of meta changed? The teams sort of found a different stride in terms of playing a little bit differently. It doesn't feel quite as brawly as it did the previous weeks.
I'm not sure. I mean, it's pretty clean. Maslyata always plays like it's always similar. Always very clean execution. Farm on their +1. Mid just dominates, gets the lane domination build on Piggy. And then they get good vision with their support player. Rob is just annoying on the +4, and the +3 on Hedgeen just always gets the Rave Pact as soon as possible, and yeah.
Again,
Anyway, that was
doing
play
so
style.
much work. The second they're outside of Rave Pack range, they take so much more damage than when they're inside of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a cracking best of 3, but we got some more treats ahead of us. We got a best of 1, the lower bracket finals, coming up next with No Jungle
It's
versus
not,
BBBB.
it's not the lower bracket finals. It's
Sorry, lower.
right.
I mean lower bracket round 2, not the
Yeah.
finals.
Someone's getting ahead of themselves.
Then the lower bracket final, round 2, thingamaboobs happening after that. Then the lower bracket semifinals. Then the lower bracket finals start off tomorrow. Then the grand
sick,
final.
dude.
So we got today 3 more series: a best of 1, a best of 1, and a best of 3. Some more excellent casters are going to be tuning in to be casting that with RGB, and then Blopp after Blopp loses against BBBBB.
No.
Well,
So sadly, I have to play and cannot cast.
yeah. Well, you're casting 1 game, maybe 2, depending on how you do.
Yeah.
Congrats! Well, best of luck for that. And yeah, I'm out of here soon. This is it's been a good. Thanks for having me. I'll see you all tomorrow.
So
Pleasure
I'll
as
thank you,
always, Noxville.
Noxville, to join us.